Welcome back everyone, welcome back to Wealth Mantra. I hope everyone has seen the first 3 episodes. If we go back a little to the last episode, we talked in detail about SIP. I'll just give you a brief about it for now, and then Mr. Kiran Devdar will join us and explain to us in depth how you actually get return on SIPs. So going back to the last episode, SIP is nothing but systematic investment plan. In our example, we had 500 rupees to save and then later invest. So in SIP, our accounts are debited by rupees 500 every month, no matter the situation in the market, no matter what is going on, whether it's up or down, it gets debited by 500 rupees every month. So that's basically what, in short, SIP is. We don't have to worry about signing some documents or keep a track of it. It automatically happens. But then how do we get at the end of a year, at the end of 5 years? We talked about mutual funds, investing in mutual funds for a span of 5 years. So how do we actually get the return if we put in SIP for a period of 5 years? So we'll call up Kiran sir and ask him to explain us in detail with various charts and diagrams and show to us that exactly how you get the return. Welcome back, Mr. Devdar. It's good to see you again. So, we talked about, I explained in brief what we talked about last time regarding SIPs. Could you explain more in depth about how we actually get the return, or how we can understand that we're actually getting the return on it, since the span is too long for especially someone from our age? The span to consider 5 years is too long. So can you explain us like how we are actually getting the returns?
Yes, of course. In explaining SIP, I will take the example of Sachin Tendulkar.
Okay.
Sachin Tendulkar played for India for more than 22 years. Okay. So you can recall every test match of his. So let us take a test match. So every test match of his, and he has played almost equal to 200 or more than 200 test matches. Did he score same runs in all 200 test matches?
No, absolutely not.
Okay, so sometimes he scored 100, sometimes 150, sometimes 40, 60, 0
Zero, yeah.
also. So what we are proud of is after playing long for 22 years, his average is approximately 55
Okay.
per innings.
Correct, yes.
Per innings. So
Right.
this is nothing but averaging of runs. Over a period of 20 years in 200 test matches, he has scored average 55 runs per innings.
Okay.
Your SIP is also like that only.
Huh.
It's averaging of your investment. You get every month. See, basically there is a concept called net asset value. So what is net asset value is basically total. Suppose a mutual fund is having 10,000 crores and it has invested in say 20 scripts. After 1 month, it has gone up. Say the value has gone up to 11,000 crores. So 10,000 crores to 11,000 crores, and number of units as rupees 10. Face value is always rupees 10. So 11,000 crore divided by number of units, say from 10 rupees NAV it has gone up 11 rupees.
Okay.
Then it can go up to 12 rupees. If market goes down, the total valuation comes down and the NAV falls to 9 rupees.
So NAV, is it similar to like the share price? We can
Yeah,
consider that.
you can consider in a layman's language it is
Okay.
similar to the share price.
So it would be easier for viewers to understand.
Yeah. So now let us take up a chart. Okay, how the rupee cost averaging happens. Market goes down, then market goes up, then market goes down, then market goes up. Your investment goes at every point of time: April, May, June, July, August, September. So sometimes you will get the NAV at say 100, then 90, 72, 112.
Okay.
Like that you can get NAV, and if you extrapolate this period from say 6 months to 5 years, then your average becomes final.
Right.
Likewise, sometimes after playing 150 test matches, if Sachin Tendulkar is out on 0 on 151st test match, then his total average, which was before the match 55.62, it just falls to 55.31,
Okay. Huh.
for example. So becoming out on zero makes only little difference in the total
Entire
average.
Okay.
So same way SIP plays a role.
Right.
In fact, I'll introduce you a different concept. I'll explain you with this chart. Suppose we start in April and we consider 12 months.
Okay.
Okay. First month you are investing 100 rupees every month. Okay. So at the NAV is 100. Next month market goes down. NAV is 90, then 80, then 70, then 60, then 50. Thereafter market turns. Next month again NAV becomes 60, then 70, then 80, then 90, and then 100. So after 12 months, when they are completed, your 100 rupees market becomes 100 rupees.
Okay.
Again. Likewise in Corona, on maybe in February market, Nifty was at 12,431. That's the highest, and it has gone down to 7,500, almost 40%. And now it is again back to 12,000, and now it someday in this month or next month it will touch 12,400. So this swing,
There are a lot of people who have earned so much in that swing.
that's what I'm trying to explain. In everybody's life, when he starts SIPs, in the period of 5 years, there could be periods where initially market goes down and then market comes up, and it crosses the earlier
Makes a
period
new high.
and again come back to 100.
Okay.
So in that case, when the market initial stages when the market goes down, his average improves, his cost reduces, because first unit he get 100, then he is required to pay only 90, then 80, then 70, then 60, then 50. So he gets more number of units.
Right.
So ultimately, a person who enters into market with an SIP with a period of 5 years, he should be happy if the market goes down. But actually, in reality, people are afraid when market goes down, they stop SIPs. Now take a reverse case. If you enter into market with a SIP for a period of 5 years and market goes up, so what would be, how the average would look like? 100 rupees, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150. And it again comes down to 140, 30, 20, 10, 100. Okay, so average naturally goes beyond 100.
Right. Yeah.
And when you are at 100 again, you are not still at profit, but in fact you are at loss.
Yeah, because the average is like 130 or 140 or something.
So, in everybody's life, when they start investing in SIP, these two cycles will definitely come in a period of 5 years. Initially, market going down, then going up, and then coming back to same level, or initially going up and then going down and coming back to same level. So, first person which I have explained, or first scenario which I have explained, will have higher return than second scenario. So, one should always remember these two types of scenarios are going to come in everybody's life. So you should be happy if the market is going down, and you should invest more instead of 100. If you get the same units at 50 rupees, you should invest more. There are such type of SIPs which automatically triggers additional amount if the Nifty falls below certain limit. It automatically triggers double. So 10,000 का SIP है तो 20,000 automatically trigger होता है उसमें.
Okay.
And there are certain similar SIPs also. If the market goes up, then it halves the SIP. With artificial intelligence, everything is possible.
Right.
So this concept of SIP is very, very helpful in earning passive income after a certain period of time, maybe 10 years. You can very well earn passive income. What is passive income? Is when whatever income, without doing that, आप सो जा रहे हो, छुट्टी पे हो, आज दशहरा है, छुट्टी है, still your income continues. You are continuing to get income. Whenever your expenses are less than your passive income, then you can say you're retired. A person
Okay.
at your age from 25, if you really plan properly, you can be retired at age 40. Again, I am saying retirement is a
State of mind.
mind.
Your
Yeah.
usual.
It is a state of mind. After a one particular point of time, when your passive income is more than your active income, you can enjoy life. You can enjoy what you enjoy to do.
So active income is basically your salary, the one which you're working for, and passive would be वो पैसे invest करके जो पैसा कमा
Smart
रहे हो,
invest करके जो पैसा मिलेगा, that is active income.
Okay, so we have understood a lot about SIP. So I had another question. So अभी SIP तो हमारे जैसे लोगों के लिए ठीक है, मतलब जो मंथली इनकम कमा रहे हैं और उसमें से इन्वेस्ट करना है. What about people your age or maybe someone who is in 40 to 50s जिन्होंने maybe इन्वेस्ट किया होगा लेकिन FD में किया होगा या रिकरिंग डिपॉजिट किया होगा 10 साल का टर्म लेके, एंड देन दे हैव मैच्योर्ड, दे हैव गॉट द मैच्योरिटी. अब उनके पास फॉर एग्जांपल एक 5 लाख है या 10 लाख है, तो फिर वो लोग क्या करें, वो लोग कैसे मार्केट एंटर करें? इज देयर अ वे फॉर देम टू एंटर थ्रू SIP और व्हाट वुड बी द वे फॉर देम टू एंटर?
No, basically, SIP is always beneficial for the people who's getting every month getting income.
ओके.
Okay. Now, those people who are having a lump sum amount, I feel they should invest in a liquid fund, which is no way related to market, which is like a saving bank account,
Okay.
wherein you get say 5.5% interest,
Hmm.
and then they transfer this money to target fund
Okay.
every day or maybe in fixed days
Okay.
or every month. So what we suggest is we suggest 1%. Say 10 lakh rupees is there. Somebody wants to invest. We suggest 1% of 10 lakhs. That is 10,000.
Okay.
Should be put into the target funds every day.
तो वहाँ पे भी आपको अलग-अलग रेट पे मिल जाएगा.
हाँ, because that volatility it depends upon the market perspective. Now what we are looking at it is market will run. See, the market functions for 20 days in a month. So 5 months में वो पैसा अंदर चला जाता है
राइट.
टारगेट फंड. अगर 5 महीने में मार्केट ऊपर जाने की या नीचे जाने की कोई प्रेडिक्शन नहीं कर पा रहे हैं और दिख नहीं रहा है, तो देन इट शुड बी 5 months. You should insert their money. If for a long, if you feel एक साल अगर ये नहीं पॉसिबल है, तो you can make it 0.5%. So 5,000 a day. Okay, and there are automatic that also you can do it just signing a form, and that the fund automatically transfers the money every day.
ओके. लेकिन अगर वही पैसा हमने सेविंग बैंक में रखा तो भी वैसा कर सकते हैं.
वैसे भी कर सकते हैं, लेकिन सेविंग बैंक में तो 4% ही मिलेगा, and then that you will be tempted to spend that money. फ्रिज नया लेना है, ये नया लेना है. So better to get rid of that money in a proper instrument. Park it in arbitrage fund or liquid fund where is no way related to market, 100% risk free, and from there it should be transferred to the targeted fund.
Okay.
Again they will get the same rupee cost averaging, but in 5 months.
Right.
Or maybe 1 year.
Decide the span.
Maybe
for
1
it.
year.
Yeah. You
Like
can
that.
decide that span. Okay. Well, here's an option for everyone who wants to invest, whether slowly or altogether. So, अभी तक जो टिप दिए हैं वो अच्छे लगे सबको. आज की कोई टिप है आपके पास?
मैं यही बोलना चाहता हूँ कि आप, बारिश का मौसम है, बारिश गिर रहा है, गरम गरम चाय और भजिया लेके आप सिप से चाय पीते हो, या फियांसे के साथ चाइनीज रेस्टोरेंट में जाके यू ऑर्डर मॉन्चाओ सूप एंड करके ऐसे सिप से आप अगर मॉन्चाओ सूप एंजॉय कर रहे हो, तो लाइफ में ये जो मैं सिप बोल रहा हूँ उसे भी एंजॉय करो. That will also make, that sip will also make your life enjoyable. Thank you.
Thank you everyone. Thank you for joining us today. We started this video with a brief about SIP once again. We studied about power of compounding and how it helps you in a longer span. Then we learned about law of averages and how you actually earn the returns on SIP, and why SIP would be a very good option for people of any age, no matter whether you get monthly income or you have lump sum income. It's a good option throughout your life as well. So I hope you've enjoyed, I hope you've understood. If you have any other queries and if you want to start your own SIP, please do get in touch with us and we can explain you all the process in all detail. If you have any other comments or questions, please write in the comments. We'll get back to you. Please like, share and subscribe and we'll see you next week. Bye.
Thank you.